my name is Awais, and I'm pretty excited about this video because it's been a while since I last made one. Back in 2018, version 3 I made. Go check it out. The link is in the description below. Some pretty cool apps I had back then. You can get all of these apps on the Apple Store, or you can get alternatives of the same apps on the Google Play Store as well. Let's go straight into the widget center, and I've got reminders top left, just a quick glance of some of the reminders that show up. Then I've got the battery widget, that's really handy, and I've got the weather widget. The weather's like 3 degrees here in the UK, which is pretty cold. A couple of widgets from Track, one of trending TV and one of trending movies. Then I have a stack of widgets. This one here is the prayer time, tells me when the next prayer is. Then I have shortcuts, pretty cool if you know how to use shortcuts. If you want me to show you how to create shortcuts, then let me know in the comments below. And then I have another track widget, and I've got a calendar. Further down, I have the screen time. I have NordVPN, and that's the VPN service that I use when I'm out and about. Generally, my home screen is left to the Apple standard, so I like FaceTime, calendar, photos, camera. All these are stock apps, and I use all of these stock apps. They're pretty cool. Maps, that's what my default app is at the moment. It's pretty good. Apple improved it quite a lot. Then you got weather, stocks, news, books. I don't actually use books to read books, which kind of things, but I do use it to find books that I may be interested in reading. And you got the App Store, you got podcasts. So I follow a few podcasts. You might be interested in some of these. So I've got Fake Doctors, Real Friends with Zach and Donald. I've got MKB HD Waveform, Koki Present My Indian Life. So there's a few that I follow. So some of these are quite interesting. They're funny. Apple TV, and then Health app is one of my favorite. I love tracking all these little macros and information of my health and what I'm up to. Then I have the Home app. Currently, not much going on here. I only have the bedroom HomePod and the living room Apple TV. Wallet, settings, files, find my, shortcuts, iTunes Store, translate, contacts, Apple Watch, tips, and then a first folder which has the utilities, voicemails, compass, measure, calculator. And then I have the phone app, Safari, my default web browser, messages, and music. This is what you're probably waiting for. You can see all my apps here. Got suggestions and recently added. Let's start with social. So I've got FaceTime, we covered this, and I've got Instagram. Follow me on Instagram, guys. I've got LinkedIn for my business, the messages, and the phone. And then I have the creativity app. So I've got Artly. This is pretty cool. Demonstrate this for you. I haven't bought the premium version. There is a way you can use all this without actually paying for it, but I'm not going to go through that, but I can show you a quick demonstration of what you can do. So let's just click this, start now. So it downloads the photo, processes the image. You can do cool things like that, and you can just change the background. You can place the images somewhere else and make it really cool. Then you got the camera app, and then Mojo is a app if you're constantly using Instagram but you're just randomly putting content out there. This is to give you that creative control. Popsite is an app that I use to make photo book, and I've got Unsplash. I have the YouTube Studio, and then utilities. I have the Aloha app. Then you got the App Store calculator car check, which is pretty cool. Put in the reg number of the car and it will find the car for you. You got the clock, you got the compass. Eon app is for my electricity bill. EDF is for my electricity as well. Find My, got Home app, Home Serve, Measure app by Apple, my BT for my telephone line for home, my EE, my mobile line for this phone, NordVPN, and I've got Plex Dash. What that basically does is if someone's using my Plex server, I can see who's watching what and on what device and from where. And you got Safari settings, speed test. Let's do a quick speed test on my network. So I'm getting about 55 megs right now, which isn't a lot. You can get a lot more in this area. And then you have Step 2, which is a really good app. I'm sorry for blurring this out because it's got sensitive information, but essentially it's a two-factor authentication system. You'd add your account there, and instead of having different apps like Microsoft Authenticator, Google Authenticator, you just use Step 2. Swift Scan, I don't use it much. It's to scan documentation. It comes handy when you're out and about. Test Flight, if you want to test new products, like at the moment I'm testing two things, which is Track, which isn't released yet, so I'm on the beta program, and then previously tested is in Zini TV. I've got Vivid Counter, I've got voice memos, wallet, Apple Watch for the utility. Quite a lot of apps there. Productivity and finance, I've got Amazon Flex, Barclays, Calendar, Contact, Debt. Debt is a really good app if you lend a lot of money. Files app, free trade, downloaded it a week ago, a few days ago. I highly recommend it if you're into investing, and it's one of the best apps out there. Like visually, it's so clean and easy to use. Keynote, Mail, MyCloud. MyCloud is an app that's connected to my home server, my Mind, and I only got access to it like 2 days ago or yesterday, I believe. It is an extension to your Mind. quite literally. Public don't have access to it at the moment. It's just few people that have been selected to use the Mind app, and fortunately I was one of them. I highly recommend it. I hope they release it and hope they update it. Notion is an app that I use to organize my YouTube videos. All my ideas that I haven't even been executed, they were just thoughts that are all here. Numbers, pages from Apple, PayPal, reminder, shortcut. TransferWise is basically to allow me to send money to people outside the United Kingdom. Wiper is a app which blocks adverts or pop-ups on website. It's a really good app, really clean, and it works very well, so I highly recommend you get that one. I've got entertainment. God, there's so many apps on here. It's crazy. I don't know how long this video's been now, but you got Cine app, Disney, iTunes, Music, Netflix, Plex, Podcast Remote, Shazam, TV, Xbox app for my Xbox Series X, YouTube, shopping and food. So I've got Amazon, Apple Store, eBay, KFC, Next, Parcel Track. It's pretty cool. It gives me the ability to track all my parcels that I have. So you can see that I have a bunch of parcels that I received. And I've got Starbucks, Uber Eats, Health and Fitness is Co-op Health. That basically is connected to Co-op Pharmacies, which is connected to my doctors. So any repeated prescription I have, I can just basically order it from here. It goes to my doctor then approves it, and then it goes to the pharmacy, and then the pharmacy dispatches my medication to me, so I don't have to do anything. Fitness, health, I Am. It's a really good app. You do get it for free, but then you can also pay for it to get extra stuff. And then we have the COVID-19 app for the UK or for England. Pure Gym. Training is Gymshark training, and then information and reading. Aya is the Holy Quran. I got Book Breeze. This thing has changed everything for me. You can see that I've finished reading 2 books. I'm on my 3rd, Wolf Hollow. Highly recommend it, and it gives me all sorts of stats on how I'm performing when reading, and I don't know what I'd do without this app. I highly recommend it. It's really good. Books, facts. It's again, I showed you the widget. News, Salah. If I missed the Salah, then I can say I've missed it. And then you've got the Apple stocks, tips, translate and weather. And then you've got travel, up in the air. Keeps track of all the trips that I've been to. So if I go on my profile, you can see that 47,294 miles I've traveled, 108 hours. And booking to book holidays like hotels, currency, conversion, flight tracker, tracking flight, maps. And then I've got Sky Scanner, which is to book the flights. And then you've got Uber. And then Waze is an alternative to Apple, just in case Apple Maps stops working and I'm in the middle of nowhere. What3 is pretty cool. It tells you the exact location of where you are. So each square has its own word, which is mind-blowing. So fingernail, safety, head, if I click here. And then you've got test flight apps, which is Tracked, and Zini TV, which I've covered already. And then some games that I play now and then. I've got Heads Up, which is a family game. We play this on Eid Day or whenever there's holidays. I've got Need for Speed No Limits. I play that very occasionally. Pokemon Go, play that whenever I can, when I'm out and about. Polysphere is basically a game where you get a bunch of shapes like this and you have to try and make the object. And sometimes it's hard because you don't know what it is. Anyway, so that's that. And Word Search is basically an app where you just find all the words, and it's pretty cool. It's fun. Kind of gets your brain working. And in the other, I have days, main events that happen in my life, or mainly trips that I kind of go, and certain things that I want to make sure that I have exact dates of. And that's pretty much what's on my iPhone. This was a lot longer video than I anticipated to be, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. There's a lot of apps out there that make things easier for you, and some of these have really helped me achieve what I want to achieve. And I really enjoy using some, especially that Mind app. If there are apps that you use and that helped you, then let me know in the comments below, because I would love to try them. I love using technology and using different apps to accomplish certain things. Let me know anyway. I hope you guys enjoy this video, and I'll see you guys soon in the next video. Peace. Make sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and share the video. And yeah, take care of yourself. Bye.